Hello there, you're coming to get.net on the 22nd of April, and I'm going to be talking about what is the point of Microsoft. So, I'm Liam Westley. I'm an application architect here at Huddle in London. I'm in Huddle's kitchen at the moment, and I wanted to give you a feel for the current ecosystem we live in with all our devices and all our things. And I wanted to do an everyday example. I cycle into work, so I cycled in this morning. I've got a Garmin activity watch, a Vivo Active HR. It's running some little micro operating system, my own GPS, and it's every 5 seconds it knows where I am, what speed I'm doing. It's got sensors on the pedals, doing my cadence, how fast am I pedaling. And at the end of the ride, I can just save the journey. But there's nothing, I can't view the journey on here. So the guys from Garmin have got an app. They've got apps for most mobile devices. They happen to have one here on a Windows 10 mobile. It's a UWP app. So within about 30 seconds over Bluetooth, the watch transfers all the data into my phone. I can then go in and have a look at it. It'll tell me how many calories I've burned, what distance I've gone. It'll even include a map. It's currently syncing with the phone, the watch at the moment, and doing all my notifications, so I get to see a map. That's all sent into the cloud. So we've got Bluetooth from the watch going to the phone, then 3G to get it into the cloud. Saves it in Garmin Connect's cloud service. Might be AWS, might be Linux, might be Java. Who knows what language and which database it's in. That then sends it over to Strava, because Strava is the social media for cyclists. It's the kind of cocaine of the social media for cyclists. And if I'm going to look at Strava, I'm probably going to use my iPad app. So this is iOS. So now I've gone from an unknown operating system to Windows 10 Mobile. It's now miraculously appeared on my iPhone, or my iPad in this case. I've got the exact same map that I had before. I can then give it a great title. So instead of just being something generic, it's actually my 5th day of cycling through Richmond Park. Tells me all the details of the journey. More importantly, for Strava people out there who understand how this works, it'll go through hundreds of little segments in my journey and tell me how fast I was on each one and how I compare to other people. And then when I actually look at it on a desktop computer, say this Windows 10 mobile laptop, I can look at the same journey, see all those points, but even better, they've been doing number crunching, and I can now compare myself with the big data that they've been plowing through and see how I compare to other people on the road. And they've actually worked out who was riding on the road with me, how fast they were going. They even have a correlation of how much of the journey I was sharing with them. So that's the data that's gone from a watch, through a phone, up to the cloud, to another bit of the cloud, back to an iOS device, into my web browser on a desktop. And they did all that in about a minute. And there's probably 5, 6, 7 operating systems, about 4 different types of databases. And the interesting bit, only 2 of these were Microsoft. So the question is, with all these ecosystems, with all these devices, what is going to be the point of Microsoft in the future? That's what I'll be talking about on the 22nd of April.